I have a hankering for one of my favorite recipes, and I thought I'd share it with you because I don't need to keep this greatness all to myself. This is an oldie but goodie taco pie, but with a twist. I'm giving you Doritos Locos Taco Pie because it just sounds cooler. This is one of those easy comfort foods that you can whip up on a weeknight or save for a party. Your family will love it, and it's just a fun little way to twist up your Taco Tuesday. This recipe is from one of my best friends back in Charleston who is no longer with us, but he used to make this every time we got together, and it was just so special. So I called it Heavenly Taco Pie because he's in heaven, but also when my boss went to taste this one time, he had no idea of the background, went to eat it, and then sent me a picture of him eating it saying, "This must be what they serve in heaven." Yeah. Things like that are just cool. So I thought I'd share. And let me just go ahead and tell you, this is indulgent, but you only live once. I'm gonna start by just cooking up my taco meat just like you would when you're making tacos. I'm gonna get my skillet hot and then just saute my onion first. I like to think of taco pie as just another little package way to serve up tacos. So this is a great thing to do if you are having a party. You can make multiple of these ahead of time. And then that's kind of your base. It's not like your shell with all your meat and stuff in it. But then you serve it with all the toppings so people top it, you know, like you would your favorite taco. Then I'm bringing in the Taco Bell Doritos Locos Vibe for some extra crunch. We all know that Taco Bell is my favorite place. I'm gonna add in a little salt to soften the onion. And this is just the way I make taco meat. Really, this part does not matter. Make it however you like to make your taco meat. You can just use a packet of taco seasoning, but you probably have everything on hand to make your own. It's the easy things that seem to be the hardest today. You do that, and you just leave it alone until it's all brown. Okay, so you can see that we're achieving a little color on our ground beef. That is what you want. So many people just like steam their ground meat. I don't want it to be gray. And then when it's about 80% done, that's when I go ahead and season it up. I'm just doing some chili powder, some cumin, just a hint of cayenne. I already did a little salt, but I'll do a little more. Pepper, and then some garlic powder and onion powder. Just do a little bit of water just to steam the rest and pick up all those colorful bits. Okay. Taco meat is done. Let's build the pie. All right, I'm gonna let that kind of cool a little bit while I get everything else going. And my friend Matthew used to always use the plain, like, prepared pie crust in a foil pan. That makes your cleanup even easier. So I'm gonna roll this out. I'm debating on if I want to use 2 pie crust. No, I won't. Okay. That was easy, fast debating. I'm gonna roll this out just a little bit because my pie plate's kind of deep. And then just straight into your pie plate. I do recommend the deep dish for this because it's a hearty pie. And as you can see, I'm not trying to be fancy here. Just getting her done. Just getting her done. Okay, first layer down. One of my favorite things, refried beans. Who doesn't love them? So just about like half a can spread along the bottom. More if you wish. And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of cheese, just a layer to kind of keep it from getting too soggy under there. All right, then your taco meat. Then, per Matthew's recipe, a can of green chilies. Dump them on, spread them out. And then, it's my new little twist on my old recipe. Since we're going Doritos Locos, I'm gonna take some Taco Bell sauce. My favorite is hot. You can do mild, and just a little drizzle, just like a couple tablespoons. And then a little bit more cheese. Now this is not all the cheese we're gonna use, but just enough to cover that. Y'all, this is not so easy. Aren't you proud? Just like I'm giving you just an easy homemade recipe. All right, and then it goes into the oven. We're gonna bake this at 425 degrees. I'm gonna cover it. We're just looking to get that crust cooked and then everything else like hot and gooey in there. Then Nicole, where do the Doritos go? They're coming. They're coming after this first bake. top it in about 25, 30 minutes. And you can be getting your toppings ready and all that. So good. Adios. Okay, it has been 30 minutes. And now we're gonna turn it into Doritos Locos. It's good, it's good. All right, so I'm gonna add on a little more cheese. Duh. Nothing like it. And crush them over the top. Don't be shy. Press it into that cheese a little bit. Let it melt. I can't resist. And then back in the oven just for another like 5 minutes. What should I drink with this? My friend would have had a bourbon drink for sure. But I feel like I should have a margarita of some sort. Decisions. This is gonna be so delicious. The only problem is you have to wait. You have to let it sit for a second, just so when we cut it, it doesn't just slop everywhere, although it might, but that's okay, it's still gonna taste delicious, okay? If you don't wanna do this topping, an alternative, and like my original taco pie version, is just to top it with another pie crust and bake. But I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna make a cocktail. And what's the most popular thing at Taco Bell? The Baja Blast. We're gonna do Baja Blast Dorita. Just made it up. It's gonna be good though. You know the key to the perfect cocktail, a lot of ice. Tequila, you could probably also do vodka, you could probably also do rum, a little Mountain Dew, a little Sprite, blue curacao, and a squeeze of lime. That looks quite tasty. We're both trying it for the first time. Woo! That'll get you going. Okay, back to business. Okay, we all know, and this goes with any pie, that the first slice is not the prettiest. But we're eating for taste here. It's gonna be gooey. This is like chicken pot pie, you know, it's gonna like kind of soup out the sides. We'll do a pretty slice for you later. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, let's top it like Taco Bell would. Some shredded lettuce, a little dollop, some tomato. You could go green onion, you can go jalapeno here. At this point, it's whatever you want. But then I am gonna add just a little drizzle of Taco Bell sauce. She may not be the prettiest thing, but this is gonna be one of the best things you eat all year. Because y'all trust me. I believe you do. Takes me back to some good times. Oh, y'all, there is a lot of flavor going on. When it cooks like that in the pie, all that sauciness from the meat and the beans and the cheese and those green chilies comes together. And you add a little cold crunch on top. And the buttery, flaky crust just takes like your taco experience to a whole other level. Like it's, you know, that's what makes it different. And that's what makes it so like savory and comforting versus just, you know, a quick taco. Y'all need to go ahead and add this Doritos Locos Taco Pie to your list of things to make this week. Adios, amigos. I'm gonna keep this one all to myself. This one is dedicated to my buddy Matthew. Go Cats.